while you're here, don't forget to check out thexreport.net. I repeat, thexreport.net for exclusive sports content written by yours truly as well as fellow writers. Hey everybody, welcome to the X Report, and this is Raven X. Alongside me is Malik Robinson, and we are so happy that you guys decided to tune in and check us out. Now, just so you know, I'm going to keep reminding you, if you want exclusive content, check out the xreport.net. I repeat, the xreport.net for exclusive content from myself and fellow X Report writers. So, we wanted to start this show off by sending our condolences to the family of Stephan Clark. For those of you who don't know, Clark was an 22-year-old, 22-year-old unarmed black man who was shot and killed by police earlier this month in Sacramento. He was shot 20 times in his grandmother's backyard by officers who mistook his phone for a gun. Sadly, this is just another case of unarmed black men being killed by police officers, and then just another example as to why black people in general are more afraid of the police. And I just feel like, though this is a sports show, I feel like it wouldn't be right to not try to intersect the two, because it is reality. Sports and social justice are beginning to interact, especially after the protest of the likes of Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reed. So we just want to kind of touch on this and just send our condolences. And if you need like a direct tie into the sports world, New Orleans Pelicans center DeMarcus Cousins offered to pay for Clark's funeral, and retired forward Matt Barnes has extended his condolences to the family because he is a Sacramento native. So us at the X Report, we just want to send our condolences and prayers up for the family. Anything you want to say, Malik?
Yeah, just think back what you said, man. It's sad. It's scary to be a black person in the world, especially a black man. It's scary. The police are supposed to protect, not take lives. I believe that no one should have the power to take lives but God, Almighty God Himself. But like I said, to the family of the victim, I'm sorry for your loss, but yeah, this is crazy. It has you scared. Every time they pull you over, you're scared. You don't know what to do. But yeah, like I said, it's the show. Our show is more about. It's more than just sports, And like she said, like my host said, sports ties into it. You got everything going on even with the hoodie thing. With as far as Mike Brown and Ferguson, when the Rams were here, they came out with their hands up. It's not the first time stuff like that happened with Colin Kaepernick, like she said, when he kneeled, and Eric Reed, and Michael Jenkins on the Eagles. Michael Jenkins. So it ties into it. Even LeBron when he came out with the shirt. The choke shirt, I can't breathe shirt. So it's more in sports and, the social outlook of the world is combining, and I commend them for this reason. Like, I commend LeBron and all these other people like Kaepernick, because most rich people think that it can never happen to them. And I like the fact that they look at it like, well, damn, like we all together, we are humans. Some people be like, I can't relate because it never happened to me. Like, it never happened to me because I'm rich, So I take my hat off to them, I take my hat off to the athletes, I take my hat off to the family for their loss. But let's get to it, Ray. It's about the show.
All right. Now, on a much lighter subject, Malik and I are going to play a game called Let's Make a Deal. Now, this past week, we've heard a lot of trade rumors, most notably about wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. for the Giants. But, we're not just going to talk about Odell. We got two other players. So the game is Malik is going to be the team's GM. And I'm going to provide 3 offers from 3 separate teams. And whichever one intrigues him the most, he can select it. And he can either decide to take that offer or we can negotiate it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how my negotiating skills can go. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's start off. Our first candidate is quarterback Nick Foles from the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Malik, you got 3 offers. The first offer is coming from Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
They're offering you a 2019 first-round pick and a 2018 fourth-round pick.
Okay.
The Indianapolis Colts are offering you a 2018 third-round pick, a 2018 fifth-round pick, and safety TJ Green. And the Buffalo Bills are offering you a 2018 second round pick, 56 overall, and a 2018 third round pick, 65th overall pick. Which team would you listen to the most?
Give me the Dolphins.
The
Put
Dolphins?
them on the phone. Yeah.
All
Put them
right.
on the phone. We can negotiate.
All right. All right, Malik. So you taking this deal as it stands, or what more would you want added?
You got to add, and I need some insurance. You know, you're getting Nick Foles. You know, you just saw what he did against the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? You see, you can have him on your team. You can do it twice a year. So how about this? You give me all that. We need another backup quarterback. You throw in Ryan Tannehill.
Okay. I like that, but then again, we'd probably have to spend another draft pick on a quarterback. You know, I'll take that. I like that. So do we have a deal?
Yeah, we got a deal. You give me Ryan Tannehill. I got a backup quarterback who can, I mean, he's hurt. You know, he's coming off surgery, but he's still fresh because he's been out of football for about a year and a half, going on 2 years now. We fully expect Carson Wentz to be back up to speed if we're trading Foles. You know, so we need a backup to take his place. He's young. He can use his legs also. You know, just like Wentz can. So the offense can fit around him. So yeah, go ahead and give me Ryan Tannehill. I'll take it.
All right, the first deal we were able to make. Nick Foles being sent to the Miami Dolphins for a 2019 first round pick, 2018 fourth round pick, and Ryan Tannehill. All right, next up we have running back from Denver, C.J. Anderson. Now, the three teams offering Miami, Seattle, and San Francisco. Now, Miami is saying, hey, you give me C.J. Anderson, I'll give you a 2018 fourth round pick. Seattle is saying they'll give you defensive tackle Quentin Jefferson. And San Francisco 49ers are willing to offer you 2018 fifth round pick. Which one are you most intrigued by?
This is a good one. What was the last one? What was they offering?
The last offer from the San Francisco 49ers was a 2018 fifth round pick.
2018 fifth round pick. 49ers, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let me talk to the 49ers.
All right, so 49ers. All right, as of right now, I have become John Lynch. All right, talk to me. What do you want? Talk to me, Elway. Is this a good enough deal, or do you want more?
We want more.
How much? All right, look, how much more are we talking? I mean, C.J. Anderson is good, but you can't expect to get too much more. I think that this fifth round pick is a very good investment. I mean, it's the sixth pick of the round. I think that's suitable enough.
I mean, we've lost a wide receiver in free agency. We've lost a cornerback in free agency. I mean, in trade. How about this? You give me Pierre Garçon.
No, gosh, no.
You give me Pierre Garçon. He's aging. You have talent on your roster. You know what I'm saying? We'll take him off your hands, and you get your running back.
No, as of right now, Pierre is our best receiver on the roster, so I can't make that move. I'll add in a 6th round pick.
So a 5th and a 6th?
Yeah, I can't give you Pierre. Pierre is our best receiver before he went down with the neck injury.
Okay, give me a 5th and a 6th and Jimmy Ward.
I mean, Jimmy Ward. We kind of need Jimmy Ward too. We trying to restart our secondary, headed by Richard Sherman. I mean, we need all the young guys we can get. We don't want to start completely over.
All right. This deal gonna cost you too, but we gonna get somewhere with this. Okay, you can keep the 6th. Give me a 5th. Give me Marquise Goodwin.
No, I can't give you Marquise Goodwin. I can't do it.
Look. We giving up our running back. You know what I'm saying? We can take the pressure off Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and make that happen. You know, you just said you didn't want to give me,
I can't give you Marquise either. I'll give you Trent Taylor. He had a solid year. He had 430 receiving yards for us. Rookie. On a rookie deal. I'll give you him. He's a great slot receiver.
Nah, I'll pass. Okay, we're going to get this deal done because I like you a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So, a fifth. Give me Garrett Selly.
Tight end, okay.
Okay, the tight end for that. You have to give me some value here. You gonna have to give us some value here.
But we also have to take into account we talking value for a 27-year-old running back. Now, like I said, I like CJ Anderson.
Give me Elvis Dumerville.
Is Doom on it? Dang, man, I don't even know my I mean, right now Doom is a free agent, so I mean we can't really offer him up. All right, look.
Oh yeah, you guys did. Then I didn't sign him. Okay, that
you can sign him on your own.
All right. So right now we got the fifth. You don't want to give up. You don't want to give up here.
No.
So I'll tell you what. I'll sweeten it for you. You give us Pierre. No. You give us Marquise Goodwin.
Nope.
Come on, you ain't even heard the deal. I gave you C.J. Anderson. You give us a fifth. We give you a fourth.
So we got. So I get C.J. Anderson and a 4, while you get my 5 and Marquise Goodwin. Okay. You know what? Me and Shanahan just got done talking about. I think we can make this work. I think we got to do it.
No. You got to take his Selleck. Don't forget about Selleck.
And Selleck, you can have Garrett Selleck. Okay. This is a nice little draft for tight ends. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. We need a little tight end, someone that's been in the league. He got some catching skills. He can receive. He got some receiving skills. You know what I'm saying? We need another, we just lost Cody. You know what I'm saying? So we need another wide out. So I can gotta deal with that one.
All right, so the deal's looking like the Denver Broncos are going to get the San Francisco 49ers 5th round pick and Marquise Goodwin, and then the 49ers are going to receive CJ Anderson and a 4th round pick. And I'm sorry, you also get Garrett Selleck. Okay, we got a deal.
Okay, then.
All right, now time for the fun one. Odell Beckham Jr. Now, I know Jim Mara and Gettleman are saying they're not going to trade Odell, but you never know. If a team offers a sweet enough deal, it's going to be hard not to say yes. So we got 3 teams calling, blowing up the phone. Cleveland Browns, San Francisco 49ers again, and the New Orleans Saints. Now, before I say this, let me say this. You are impartial. You are David Gettleman. If anything, you don't like the Panthers right now. If anything, because they fired you. Just saying, just let him be known. Impartial. So here are the offers. Cleveland is offering you a 2018 first round pick, 4th overall, and the 2nd round pick, 33rd overall. San Francisco's offering you their 2018 first round pick, 2018 second round pick, and defensive tackle DeForest Buckner. And then New Orleans is offering you a 2018 first round pick, 2018 4th round pick, and safety Von Bell. Which one are you listening to? Which team you calling back?
Cleveland.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say Cleveland.
Of course I'm a dog fan.
You don't even want to at least hear, negotiate. I mean, since you do got that, Panther blood in you, I mean, you could try to stiff the Saints for all that they worth. But okay, we can go to Cleveland. We can do Cleveland.
Yeah. The Cleveland. This is no brainer.
All right.
So what was it? You get a first and a second.
You give our 4th overall pick and then 33rd overall pick.
That's what y'all want for Odell?
Yeah.
I might be getting greedy here. Hold on. I might be getting greedy here.
Now, look. Let me just say something to you. Hold on. All right, so talk to me, Gettleman. Is that good enough for you?
So you want to ask How about this? Let me help you. Let me help you get a sore thumb out of y'all team. We'll give you Fourth, at 33rd, you give me Odell. That was an initial deal.
Yeah, we'll give
But
you.
throw in Eli Apple.
I don't want Do we need Eli Apple? We need him, but so wait. So you're telling me for our 4th and 33rd overall pick, you'll give us Odell and Eli Apple?
I thought I was Cleveland.
No, I'm Cleveland.
Oh, you Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, no. You Cleveland? No. Oh, yeah, you about to come out and. All right, you want Odell?
Yeah.
Okay then. Let's see. You throw in Carlos Hyde in there. You got a deal.
Really? Of all the great running backs in this draft, you want Carlos. I mean, you want to take that $5 million cap number?
I mean, we might. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say we're going to draft Saquon? Who's to say we're going to draft the running back in the first couple rounds? So I'm just saying, you know, when we won our Super Bowls, we had a two-punch running. You know, we had two running backs. You know what I'm saying? We had Bradshaw. You know what I'm saying? And we had I forgot the guy's name, Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs. Okay.
Hey, Eli was his best when he had two running backs. So I mean,
all right. So let me ask you something. So you're willing to have two often injured running backs, and Jonathan Stewart, who y'all signed, and Carlos Hyde. This is me trying to get clarification.
Well, I got the plan for that. You went in my next deal. You know. Maybe
what?
I was going to throw Jonathan Stewart in there.
So that's all you want? You want Carlos and then them two picks?
Yeah, give me Carlos them two picks, and you take Odell and Jonathan Stewart.
We got a deal.
You gotta take Jonathan Stewart.
That's fine. All right. So Odell Beckham Jr. has been traded to the Cleveland Browns for the Browns' 4th overall pick, 33rd overall pick, and Carlos Hyde. While along with Odell Beckham will be Jonathan Stewart joining the Browns. So that was our version of Let's Make a Deal. It was a little quick one today. We just wanted to give you a little bit of a sample. So now to the next segment of the show. We're going to start talking about some NBA. This is our first time really talking about basketball, but don't think it's going to be our last. So, first off, who do you think should be NBA's MVP this season?
Well, I think this year is a no-brainer. I think he's been snubbed the last couple of years. But I'm going to say James Harden. James Harden's been playing on an unbelievable level. Look at what he's done, him and Chris Paul. Look at what he's done this year with this team. You know, he's averaging 30 points a game, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. His defense is getting a little bit better. He has help now. Like I said, he has Eric Gordon, Chris Paul. So he has help. But yeah, I'm going to say James Harden.
James Harden.
Look at the numbers, look at his shooting, look at his team record. The number one where everybody thought Golden State is going to be number one. Now people believing that they're a threat. So I'm going to say James Harden this year. Because the last 2 years it should have been James Harden. You know, Steph won it. It was close. 1 year it was Steph and James Harden won. It was close. A lot of people are going to say LeBron James deserved it too. But I'm going to say James Harden.
I hear where you're coming from, and I understand that. But, I'm finna go to somebody who doesn't get enough love, who Skip Bayless had the nerve to call overrated, who isn't even a guard or a forward. I'm talking about the brow Anthony Davis. Now, hear me out. The reason why I would give the nod to Anthony Davis is because he has a team that admittedly has very bad guard play. He has them currently as the 8th seed in the West, and we all know how tough the West is. Even when he was alongside DeMarcus Cousins before his ACL injury, the two were a dynamic duo. But it seemed with them two getting together, people forgot how much of a force Anthony Davis was by himself. So I'm going to tell you some of his stats so we can just get
28, 11, and 2.
Yep. 28.1 points per game, 2.3 per game, assists per game, 11.1 rebounds per game, shooting 53.6% from the field, averaging 1.5 steals and 2.5 blocks, and he's leading the league in blocks per game. Now, I know it's not going to be a really sexy pick because we all love the shooters and all that, but just think about the big men been in the middle, in the paint, creating opportunities for a team that without him would arguably be the worst team in the league. So I think that Anthony Davis deserves the nod, deserves to get looked at. Is he going to win it? Probably not. But if it was up to me, I would pick Anthony Davis. I mean, I understand the Harden selection, but just for relevance to the team and how much he means to his franchise and to his city, I got to give it to AD all day.
Oh yeah, man, that was actually my second pick. You know, if I had to go in another direction, I would say him. But Anthony Davis is still, you know what I'm saying? He's still in pain. You know, he got this nagging injury. You know, you never know. Like, is he going to get hurt? Is he going to, you know, like, you know, is he going to stay healthy? So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stick with James Harden.
I feel that. But
you know, they got like I said, he took his team to the best record, you know, in the NBA. You know, so
I wouldn't be surprised if Harden won it.
let's see. No, I'll give you this. Let's see what he does in the playoffs.
Now, I feel like he's going to fall off in the playoffs. I feel like the Rockets aren't going to do as great as everybody expects them to, because no disrespect to Harden or Chris Paul, but they all seem to become small and their play declines in the bigger moments. So, I mean, I would love to see it not be the Cavs and Warriors again, but I'm just not sure if it's going to be the Rockets representing the West. But all right, this was a pretty short show. I think we got to the nitty-gritty, but we're going to talk about a couple more topics. First of which, the new matches added to the WrestleMania card. First of which being Rusev added to the U.S. Championship Triple Threat, and it's been officially announced that it's going to be Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus KO and Sami Zayn. How do you feel about those two matches?
You did call it. I seen that coming from a mile away. I seen that shit coming from a mile away. Motherfucking Stevie Wonder could have seen that shit from a mile away. Like,
when Daniel Bryan said, I was like, oh gosh. I was like, I don't want to see a tag match. I mean,
like, it's so predictable.
It's very predictable.
There's no way in hell Daniel Bryan ever going to win that match.
Oh, they can't. They can't win. And then Shane has to eat the pin. Shane has to be the one pin.
Like, it's. I can see a Shane turning heel moment. I can see a Shane portraying Daniel Bryan. I can see that.
But I can tell you, he's not gonna eat that. Daniel ain't gonna eat the pin.
Or I can see Daniel Bryan turning heel.
Nah, nobody's gonna boo Daniel Bryan. Everybody's so happy that he's gonna be back. He's not gonna get booed.
I know, but wouldn't that throw a wrench in it?
If
he just walked out on Shane and just let Shane get beat to help them get in the ring, like, wouldn't that be a wrench and then that'll start a rivalry? To whereas it's like, okay, I can see this coming, like, okay, at Backlash, it could be Shane versus Daniel Bryan. Loser has to relinquish his power as GM of Smackdown. I can see that happening.
I could too, but honestly, I think it's gonna wind up being after the match at Mania. Daniel Bryan's gonna quit, especially after the promo he cut on SmackDown, talking about how he's sick of going to meetings and all that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does quit the GM role. But like, who do you think will be the next SmackDown GM? Who would you want to be the next SmackDown GM? Because I've heard Hulk Hogan and stuff, but I don't really want Hulk Hogan. So if it was up to you, who would be the SmackDown GM?
Who's out there? I mean,
I'm trying to think like former wrestlers. Who?
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman?
Yeah. Paul Heyman. Or, because, I mean, SmackDown needs help. Man, you bring Paul Heyman over there. But, if it wasn't Paul Heyman, it's a hard with Edge.
I could definitely see Edge or Edge and Christian bring that dynamic in. That'd be cool. I like that Paul Heyman selection. I like that one, especially since Brock gonna be leaving soon, and he really not gonna have nothing to do unless he starts managing someone else.
Roman Reigns, he's going to manage. See, this is what I think is going to happen at WrestleMania. I can see this shit coming from a mile away. I can see bullshit from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my bullshit binoculars on. Like, I know I pretty much Brock is leaving for UFC. Yes, UFC.
Right.
I can see Paul Heyman turning on Brock and helping Roman. And being Roman Reigns' new manager. Because he's always calling him, if you listen to his promos, he's kind of sneak giving Roman Reigns props. He calls him the Samoan badass. Like, I can see that now. Like calling him like the defending Samoan badass Roman Reigns. Like, dude, like I think that's what's going to happen because it'll be a swerve. You would never think like, okay, Paul Heyman is going to portray Brock, but that's how I see it going out. I see like I see Reigns being Paul Heyman guy.
Okay. I wouldn't be mad. I think it'd be interesting. It would definitely add a new dynamic to Roman's character. Because, I mean, we've been seeing the same Roman for a number of years now. So that'd be interesting.
And I always say turn him heel. Sorry to interrupt you, but turn the man heel. Like, he got the look. He's already got the heat from the crowd. The crowd fucking can't stand him. So use that as your ammo. The thing about the WWE is they're so backwards. Like, how are you making your baby faces heels and your heels baby faces? Like the thing with Rusev. You're still trying to push him as a heel, but he's so fucking over. Like, you don't see that he's fucking over like John Cena. They don't fucking like him, so make them heel. They used to do a good job back in the day. Everybody used to hate Triple H, and he was a heel. So it's like they're so fucking backwards. Like, why are you letting your heels be faces and your faces be heels? And it's just the opposite is happening. If the crowd fucking hates you, play to that role. That's how they always did it, but they play blind dot to the shit and they try to shove something down your throat. Roman Reigns wouldn't be so bad if he didn't seem like the next John Cena. Like, he wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't so protected or he wasn't so goody-goody. Like, we all knew Roman Reigns was going to show up on Raw. Come on, Roman was supposed to be here tonight. We knew he was coming. Like, there's no surprise. Like, make the guy heel. Like, this is your perfect opportunity when he wins at WrestleMania to make him heel. He already got heat, so nobody like him. He can use, like, you don't have to list his catchphrase. You can use that. You don't have to like me. But I'm the guy. I'm not the guy. I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Paul Heyman guy. Like, make the dude heel. Like, he said so many things on social media. Like, I remember a couple of years ago, his comments was like, I don't care what the fans think because I'm still making money regardless. He's always into it with somebody on social media. So make the dude a heel. He got the look. He's got the entrance. He's got the walk. You don't have to have him talk. He's getting better on the mic, but you don't have to have him talk. He can be a perfect heel. Same thing with Rusev. Turn Rusev face. Let Rusev win the United States Championship and let the man be face with Rusev Day. Like, WWE makes me sick. That's like they blind and shit.
I wouldn't be surprised I believe that I would not be shocked if the very first promo after Raw, Roman Reigns opens the show and he's like, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a Paul Heyman guy. I would not be shocked if he said that and just dropped the mic or Paul Heyman just came out for him. I think that'd be really cool. But
the Samoan badass. Could roll with that. I'm the Samoan badass.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Roll with that.
You know, WWE fans. You know, old WWE fans love profanity. They love cursing, so they love to have that brought back.
Yeah, this PG era have him because he just looks so. Like when I look at Roman Reigns now, I look at him like, man, he is so scripted. Like I just look at him like, man, he is so. You know how you can just tell when somebody is acting?
Yes.
Like he looks so scripted. Like even his ass whoopers look scripted. Like. Back in the day, I remember you couldn't tell if that shit was real. You couldn't tell if that shit was scripted, like, because they was so into it. Like, wrestlers these days, like, they just go out, they get a line, they read it, oh, well. Back in the day, like, the greats like Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold and CM Punk and The Rock, they had energy into it. They put energy and time into it. They developed the crowd. They made you believe it. It didn't seem like, well, man, I'm going out there and I'm reading off a script. And I'm going out there and I memorize my lines. Like, no, like, speak from your heart. Speak from who you are. Let your personality go. And, like, do what you do on social media. Like, talk about the fans. Be a heel. Like, and I guarantee you more fans will start liking Roman Reigns if he was a heel. Because fans seem to like the badass. They seem to like the person that's fucking a dick. Like, You can have Roman Reigns come in there and just spear the fucking like destroy anybody because he got the look. You can have him come in there and just power bomb somebody through a table or sprint somebody through the damn barricade or beat like you. You can have the dudes that beat the hell out of a babyface. Like who's coming back? Like who they have him facing next? Seth Rollins. Okay, me personally, he's my favorite wrestler up to now date. He's my favorite wrestler. I believe he should be healed, but he's a babyface. Okay, you have him versus Seth Rollins. So have him beat the hell out of Seth Rollins. Like, fuck the fact that they was with the Shield. Like, have him destroy Seth Rollins. Like, have him attack Seth Rollins' knee. Like, beat on his knee or do something to try to destroy his knee. Like, you could have the guy, like, do so much. Like, man. But they want this guy to be a face. They're going to shove him down the throats. Like they did with John Cena. No matter if you want to see it or not, he's going to be a face. He's going to have that in the end. He's going to get that good farewell ending, fairy tale ending when he wins the championship and he overcomes the odds. Have this man a fucking kid. Anything you want to add to that, Randy?
Nah, I agree with you 150%. I definitely hope that if he's going to be the new champion and he's going to be there every week, we're going to need to see more than what we're seeing right now. But all right, we got to close out the show. Next week, in honor of WrestleMania week, it's going to be packed. We got some cool, interesting lists for everybody coming up soon. We got predictions for NXT TakeOver, and we got WrestleMania predictions. So please stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for WrestleMania week. But all right, that's it for us at the X Report. Thank you for checking us out. Please be sure to check out the xreport.net for exclusive content, and we will see you guys soon.